Hello everybody, Artic here, and welcome back to another episode here in this wonderful server. Oh, I love this, I got a map set up here so I can kind of like see my progress. There we go. So I can see my progress as I work, so slowly we'll keep... I do need to take it up there and map that upper corner, but slowly we'll get this all mapped out. So I've done a lot of mining down there. 16 diamonds, 51 iron, plus that. And like, that's not just the 51 iron. I mean, we're talking like... I mean, your girl's stacked. Got some redstone for future projects. I've got this all starting to fill up. I wasn't clear in the previous... Oh, it is nighttime. Okay. I wasn't clear. I've had creepers come up over that ledge. I need to do something about that. I wasn't clear in the previous video about what I meant with the farm. This is what I was talking about. With the whole fact that they grow on this. So I can set that up. Off camera, I made a trade with Satya. So, in exchange for some of this bamboo, specifically I gave her 12. That's what she wanted. For 12 bamboo. She came over here and dropped me off some kelp. And I'm going to be using that for a fuel farm for my super smelter. I'm also going to try, I think I mentioned this already, but I'm going to try and, I don't know, goof around with the, let's set this in here. I need to set up a better sugarcane farm, a more automated one. I have the stuff, well, most of the stuff. I just need to go into the nether and get some quartz. So that I can get everything set up. I think that's all I'm missing now is some quartz. Same thing with getting something set up for these. So I can get it all stored up too. I've got a moo-moos filling up, so I can start harvesting a bunch of leather. So that'll be nice. So the game plan probably for this video is going to be doing a bit of terraforming. I want to level this all out, fill this in, at least cap it. Probably put some light down there so it doesn't turn into a mob farm. But yeah, we're going to level all this out, and then on top of leveling this out, I need to push the forest back because I want to start building here along this river, which we might have to terraform a bit because it doesn't have a lot of access here, so we might cut this side backwards a little, or this will be a small stream if we have something on the other side of this. One thing I didn't, because I wasn't really putting a lot of plan into this to start, this kind of came later, I wish that I was building next to an ocean. Because I kind of want to do this as a big port. But you can't really do a big port unless you're next to an ocean. So what I think I'm going to do is if this leads out where I think it... Well, where I hope it leads and doesn't dead end over here. Oh, it does dead end over here. Oh, that's... oh, not quite. We continue on past this and into the swamp. I see. Does the swamp connect? What we'll probably end up doing is going to be a lot of work. but we're going to probably try and connect that entire stuff up, widen out that river. This could be a bit of terraforming, a bit of work, but it'll be worth it in the end for what I want to achieve. So yeah, as good news, I'm not as far off from what I wanted as I thought, but for bad news, it's on the other side. So it just means I'm going to have to put a little bit more work into the whole terraforming all of this than I thought initially. But I kind of went into this expecting to have to do work like that. So I'm not too fussed if I have to take the time to do this. The only thing it's going to come down to is just getting saplings, getting everything cut down, make sure I save all these vines, or at least some vines, so I can reseed it and get everything on the road. So I guess the question then is, do we try and get the rest of our diamonds and stuff kitted out, or do we go ahead and start on the removal? I've got enough. Alright everybody, so let's do the first bit of work that this is going to be. And the only way we're going to be able to achieve this much work. I'm going to try one. We're going to see if we can time-lapse this. So yeah, I need to get some sort of like time-lapse music, but till then I'm just going to fill it in with me talking. I realized while editing this that I mentioned at the beginning doing one section of woods, and I decided to do this one instead. The biggest reason was I kind of decided that I wanted to put the villager breeder out before I start building any other major stuff in the village. And this gives me a chance to get more of the wood than I would have going through the other side. So as you'll see later, I'm going to get a lot more done here. It's just, yeah. But it's still, oh my gosh. That was so much work. I went through so many tools. I need my enchanted stuff back. I miss it. I will say, I've not used scaffolding this much before. And, oh, this is massively convinced me it's worth it. Because there are so many times where it's just like one block up there and I could have towered, or I could scaffolding. The biggest issue I think I have with scaffolding is when you break it down like I do at the bottom, you have a tendency to end up, maybe losing one or two. And there was a couple times in here while I was working where I'd lose like the top 3 would fall a different area, and it would take me an extra like 2 or 3 minutes to find that. But even then, I would just keep working because I'd stumble across it. I'm clearing up so much and picking up so much. I just knew the whole time I was working I had 23 to start, because I used 4 to cover the one gap for moving back and forth rather than just constantly jumping it. I cannot wait to get the rest of this done. To get all of this cleared up, to get all of that wood. But this was more fun than I expected to have when it came to just clearing out a section, because it was just so nice, especially with my camera account, seeing it from 2 angles, seeing everything. Watching it back now, I'm blown away by how much I got done in an hour. Oh gosh, this is going to be a fun project. I can tell you that much. I can tell you so much. I need music though. Although I like talking to you guys. So, we've gotten quite a bit of clearing out done. That took about an hour. I've killed all but my axes. I made a bunch of axes, a bunch of shears, and a bunch of hoes so I could get through this quickly. And I've pushed that forest back quite a bit. We still got a lot to do. That's a horse. We still got a lot to do, especially going that way. But for now, this is done. My next major goal, besides starting to get some of those villagers brought over here and set up for trading, is going to be flattening these hills out and using that dirt, taking this out and flattening all of this straight along, filling that in and getting the dirt ready for other projects. But till then, just to show you how much got done, that's all the leaves and vines we got. It's all the wood. I'm extremely happy with how this came along, especially for the fact that that was just an hour. I mean, once I have enchanted diamond stuff, this will be a cakewalk. But till then, well, I want to get rid of all of these. I just want to get all this under control. But till then, I'm going to put the axes away for next time. That won't be today. Well, maybe tonight. I don't know. But and make plans for what's next. And yes, I have a chest full of those. I also have an inventory full, apparently. Oops. There. Alright, so we do have a couple really quick things to do then. I need a place to keep villagers, and I need villagers. I probably made too many of those, but I'm kind of used to bulk building like this. So let's first do this. Alright, let's do a really quick and dirty build. So we begin with the working of clearing out the area for a villager breeder. Unfortunately, and I'll mention this again in a couple minutes, but well, in a minute, that I just flat out didn't get all of this recorded because OBS was throwing a massive fit. It was bogging my entire computer down to the point where it felt like I was running like a AAA program constantly. It felt like I was trying to play 2 AAA games and record Minecraft at the same time. Whenever I finally got Task Manager open later, and I think you can kind of see it a little bit here, but when I got Task Manager open later, OBS was using like 1 gig of RAM, but it was using 1 gig of RAM like 6 times. I want to say it was a bug from an older version, and it never prompted me to update, so I never did. But, oh well, we got everything cleared out, so it's all good. Alright, so we made some changes. I didn't get it all recorded because, well, honestly, OBS was having issues. I downloaded the newest update, so hopefully that'll be the end of that. Go ahead and go feed my cows. There we go. Got my berries going. Go ahead and grab these because I'm going to go fill both composters. So this is the start of what is going to be my farms. I need to get the infrastructure put in underneath. Basically the retrieval system. And then once that's done, and I probably put 1 or 2 more of those in, it'll be ready to go. Honestly, this is pretty well set up. I just need to get those guys moved over and get my other stuff set up. Problem is, I don't think I have everything I need to do all of this, because I don't think, yeah, I mean, because I have enough to do that, and make a chest, so I'm gonna need 2 of them, won't I? So I got that, but then I'm gonna need rails. Yep, that's gonna be expensive as heck. I have the gold for the other. Okay. So go ahead and do that. Yeah, more glass or some stuff. I think there's good. I don't think they have to be able to reach the top, but if they do, I'll just bust it out anyways. And then we're going to really quickly set me up a bone meal thing, because that's quick and dirty and easy. You go ahead and get just a couple more of these. I just need a chest. Enough. Oh. Actually, I'll need 2 chests, but first, I need a hopper. Yep. Because what I need to do is I can remember the configuration. Not like it's that hard. It's that. Ooh, I need another hopper. I can do it from the side, can't I? No, I think I have to do it from the top. I don't remember. Time to test. Yep. Okay. So that's running. That's running. This is golden. I need to pipeline some more of that into here. I need to probably put more beds in here. And then I can probably start the arduous process of moving them out. Alright, so now we've got our cat and our bird. You fill in the block there. That's bugging me. There. Oh, this looks so... Ooh, it's time. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, so I'm pointing at my screen. So those brown areas still need to grow grass. But after that's done, this is going to look magnificent. And we need to name you. I got a couple ideas for names. But I need name tags first.